In a country of more than 1 billion people, the drive to register Indians into a vast biometric identity scheme has been a technical revolution. But this Supreme Court ruling could derail the ID card's expansion. In a blow to Prime Minister Modi's government, the judges say every Indian has a fundamental right to privacy protected by the Constitution, the exact opposite of what the government had argued. It's a boost to campaigners who'd raised concerns about data misuse and argued that a push to force everyone to have an ID card was a step too far.
Any law made by Parliament or any executive action which is taken by the executive would have to conform to privacy, to the fundamental right to privacy, which has been now enshrined by this judgment.
The ID card scheme, known as Aadhaar, has long been controversial, aiming to record the fingerprints and iris scans of all of India's 1.3 billion population. It began voluntarily, but later became compulsory. What started as a bid to reduce fraudulent welfare payments expanded into areas such as banking and taxation. The government says it's reduced corruption and saved billions in lost revenue. But those benefits have been coupled with growing concerns about the risks to privacy and digital security. In March, the Indian cricketer MS Dhoni accidentally had his ID card number published on Twitter, causing an outcry. His wife tweeting, "Is there any privacy left?"
The principles laid down in this judgment, locating the right to privacy, not just as a fundamental right of citizens, but an inherent right of all humans, is quite historic and marks a decisive turn in the jurisprudence in India.
The privacy ruling is likely to have other wide-ranging implications, potentially reshaping the way Indians deal with the government. In the area of civil rights, privacy could be argued to overturn a law that criminalises homosexuality. And in some states, bans on the buying of beef could come up for a review. Cows are considered sacred by many Hindus, and critics argue the ban contradicts secular values. It all points towards further court battles. Responding to the ruling, the government said it will respect people's privacy, but also that what it calls reasonable restrictions will need to be observed. Duncan, Crawford, Al Jazeera.